Hello friends, this is Maharana Chaudhary. I am speaking on behalf of Voice of Environment, and today my topic is environment education and life sciences in India. So we are associated with one organization named the Voice of Environment, which is a youth-based organization, and we are trying and working for environment education in India from long time with environmental degree holders. We are started this initiative uh, in the year 2010. A group of university students, we have started the mission in Haridwar, Uttarakhand, and we have started different kind of environmental awareness during the Mahakumbh Mela in Haridwar. And those small group of students, we used to go there and we talk with the devotees who visits that particular location in the Haridwar for the snan and all, for the bath, holy bath. So for that time, our university professors and teachers, they told us like, you don't sit at only department or like in the laboratory. You go outside. This subject is the field based subject. We have to work in the field. We have to gather knowledge from the field. Then we have started this initiative with the social media page in like Facebook and other sources. We created small group, then started the work in the virtual media. Then slowly we have started small kind of initiatives. Then officially we have registered this organization in the year 2014 at Guwahati, Assam. This is the URL link of the organization. We have this website link, then Twitter link. This is Facebook link, YouTube link. So you can go for these links. So Voice of Environment is working for environmental education, especially for the compulsory environment education in the school level and college level and even in university level. So we have started different kind of environment education in school level by conducting workshops, seminars, quiz programs, training programs. This all this we found like majority of the environment degree holder in the country, they are having highly qualified, they are having experience, but still they don't have enough job opportunities even in the pollution control board or other environmental organizations. They are not giving this subject as a eligibility criteria. So we have started discuss with the many environmental degree holders throughout the country. uh, Afterward we decided like we have to bring this subject to the community, to the public, to the citizen, so that people can understand the importance. So we have started with the VOE banner. Especially, we have started working in Assam, even in other northeastern states, and also we have worked in other places also. So like VOE not only working for the environmental education or awareness program, VOE also working in the research field. We have started newsletter series in the year 2018, and there many research scholars, environmental degree holders, and other interrelated subjects. Those who are having this background, they are giving their articles. They are sharing their views and their ideas with their newsletter. We are trying to reach more number of people throughout the globe. So you can see this is how we are doing the environment education. This is we are doing in Assam. We are going to each and every schools wherever possible with our team. We take permission from the school, and then we have some design kind of model. With that, we approach to the school head, and then we talk with them, and then after taking permission, we do a small kind of interactive session, talk session, seminar kind of thing, and we do quiz program. Then we try to understand what they know, these students, what they know about the environment and environment education, why it is important, and how they can contribute for the environment conservation program. So we have started in Assam. Then we reached many schools in Assam. Time to time, these are different districts level initiatives. You can see these are like some are done in Guwahati, different sort of quiz program. You can see how students are like participating. Uh, After we reaching to them, initially the response was less, but slowly we found they are very much motivated, and they are also very much concerned with the situation, and they are participating very much with enthusiasm and with more presence. Then some of our initiative, some of our team member, they have ride a bike from New Delhi to Mana. Mana is a village in Uttarakhand. We can say the last village of the India, because it is Indo-Tibetan border. Now Tibet is occupied by China, so it is the last village. Beyond this, you can see this here in this photo. So they went to their particular village with bike ride, and also they visited few numbers of school. With the school children, you can see how they have interact with the teachers and little kids with the group. So this way we are trying to reach more people throughout the country. And like time to time, we have tried many sort of seminars, interactive sessions. So this is a example. Then next, here some paper cutting. You can see like Telegraph, then other renowned news media. They are also trying to highlight our activities. Our main concern is to reach to the system, to reach to the citizen, to reach the young minds, so that we can create more consciousness, sensitization towards the environmental conservation, because people understand this environment education is very simple subject. This subject can give teaching with anyone or any faculty, but this is a multidisciplinary subject. Environmental science is a multidisciplinary subject, and this subject is having full I mean full connection with physics, chemistry, biology, biotechnology, then geography, geology, even some sort of mathematics, statistics also there. So this is interdisciplinary subject. So area is very vast. So it is not possible to be expert of every area in environmental science. So, it is very easy to be an environmentalist, but it is very easy to be a expert in the environmental science or environmental engineering or whatever. This core thing is very difficult. So we need, both laboratory experience. We need, what can I say, theoretical experience, and more we need is practical experience.
Yes.
So like then we have started with the university level also. We work with Tata Institute of Social Sciences at Guwahati, then Guwahati University, then Guwahati Engineering College. We have participated in some walkathon and all with public awareness, and those students they are participating very large number with enthusiasm. So like we found like if we can create some bigger group in every institution or like colleges, we can definitely achieve this environment education and environmental aspects. Slowly we found more numbers coming. Now we have started from this phase to next phase. This phase is we are trying to work with the community level, and for that we have selected some heritage sites, eco zones in our state, especially in Assam, like Kamakhya Temple, Vasishtha Temple, Umananda Island, which is known as the smallest river island of the world, which is in between the river Brahmaputra. And also we are working with the Deeparville, which is a Ramasar site in Guwahati city itself, nearby Guwahati city. One more wetland, its name Sonville. we are working for the Sonville because the value of wetland is very important for this century. We have a sink, we have this water body as water resource, we have this water bodies as a livelihood generation. It will directly give us ecotourism, it will directly give us livelihood generation in this particular area. People do fishing, so they are also directly linked with this wetland. So after that, like these sites we have taken, and then we have started working. We have done MOU with the Kamakhya Temple Authority in the year 2016, and then we have started working in various aspects. We have done several numbers of campaigns, workshops, seminars, directly interaction with the devotees, with the priest, with the temple authority. They have also supported us. They have also cooperated us nicely. Then we talked with all the vendors in this particular Nilachal hill. This is in the Guwahati city. The hill is not only a temple based place, but the place is having a lots of biological diversity because it is in the top of the hill. So to save this particular location, millions of visitors do visit during one famous event named Ambuvachi Mela. So every year, Ambuvachi Mela, around 50 to 60 lakhs people visits in this particular temple. So this much of population load during a particular event creates lots of problem with the plastic pollution, waste disposal, and other aspects. So we have started, communicating with the, local authorities, local administration, Assam police, then with, government of Assam, then temple authority, and we have created one team, inter 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 departmental team with DOE people, and then administration and all. And slowly we have started this campaign, and all time to time we found like temple is getting more, good results in terms of cleanliness. And although it is not declared as a plastic free premises, but almost they have reduced a lot plastic plastic waste generation they have reduced. And moreover, like we conducted various programs since last 4 5 years continuously. So you can see this first program we have started in the year 2017, 1st January. So during 1st January in this temple, we found more number of devotees visits. So around in normal days also this a particular temple. This is an iconic temple of the state. So it in general, we can say 40 to 50,000 people do visit every day, more or less. So on this particular occasion of the 1st January, we have invited our mayor also in Guwahati city mayor. He visited and he was the guest of this particular event, and we conducted first that program. After that, several program we have done. Then this is the picture. You can see the signature campaign that is done in the 2019. This year, though we cannot go for this exercise because temple authority unofficially we got information that due to this COVID pandemic issue, they are not going to organize this event. But this is event we can see for the last year event signature campaign we are doing during the Ambavuchi Mela only, with the devotees, with the sadhus and all. And moreover, one good thing we can say, after this all initiative and activities, we got some good number of recognition also, because we got recognition by Arthritis Network as the winner of 22 2048 cities category. And BOE initiative for the Kamakhya temple is one of them. And afterward, in the 2019, we got, I mean, much uh, unexpected, one good news for us, like that BOE initiative at Kamakhya Temple, considered as a very, uh, impactful awareness program. For that, under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, phase one, Government of India honored, Kamakhya Temple as a third best iconic category award. And Honorable President of India at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi, awarded this award to the Kamakhya Temple Authority. So in this way, we can say this is good motivation for entire team, and we got a good motivation because we are working and even team also working. So we feel like, yeah, this is working. People are getting, result. So even like many of my friends and my known people, those who are from the other parts of the country, they recently visited. They told, yes, Kamakhya temple has transformed like anything. You go there. I visited in the year 2015, 14, but now Kamakhya temple is completely, bit different, aspects. So we can say like if we try like for this kind of initiative, definitely we can get, success. Then we are also working for one more iconic temple. Its name Vasishtha Temple. So we know the Vasishtha, a saint, maybe people aware about that, Vasishtha Guru. So this is the Vasishtha Temple Asrama. So that temple is very old temple, around 1500 to 2000 year old, as per the local pandits and all they say. So we have also started this temple, and this temple having some, I mean, environmental and ecological aspects. Like it is having a river, and they believe like this is Vasishtha Ganga river, and they believe like this is connection with the uh, Ganga river. So people used to come here and go, I mean, have the bath. So that aspects of this water quality and all this having issues. So we have started working for this temple also, because in this particular area there are lots of, like vendors, small, like those who sells flowers and other things. They are dependent on this particular temple. So we have tried to, build something, more, highlight, so that more visitors and more, better environment we can create. Even we tried for the better water facility. We wrote to the CM and, other government officials to provide some basic, things. So this also we are doing, but still we have to do lot for this iconic temple also. The next, these are the substitutes we are, suggesting to the authorities. Like these are the things we are, providing. Even like we suggested to the vendors to use these products. These are all eco-friendly products, and by, preparing all this, we can also, generate livelihood. Next, here we can see some paper cuttings for, uh, Vasishtha Temple initiatives. We can see lots of, news coverage. We have lots, but we have shared little. Now we are going for another iconic place. This is the Umananda Island, and island is a attraction center because of one temple also there. So, and one more thing is that in this particular island, we have golden langur, one species, very rare species, which is found in Assam. Very beautiful, species. So this golden langur also having, lots of attraction. People do visit this particular island. So we have started to create this temple or island, we can say, as a eco-friendly. So there also we have done MOU, and we have started, in the ferry, we have to go with the boat from the mainland of the Guwahati, that is the city area. We have to go by boat. So even while going the boat, we have done, awareness. We have done several campaigns with the devotees and visitors, and majority of people supporting this cause to not to take plastic bottles, even like, chips and all. You if you go there, you don't get chips and all this kind of thing already now banned. So these are things we have done. Even cleanliness drive also, you can see. Even we have done plantation program. Next, these are the paper cuttings, how View is working for the small Peacock Island. Next, we have distributed, bamboo made dustbins to temple authority. Even even we have even we are working with the MyGov Assam Department of, Environment and Forest Department, Government of Assam, in collaboration, and we are working for 2 3 villages in Kamrup metropolitan district. So there also we are involving the local youths to do the sports. So like even we are providing with the support of ONGC some volleyball sets, so that they can play and they can get united and they can, be fit. And the mission, we say like clean village, plastic free, fit village initiative. So the concept is that we have to do the sports. With the sports we can create bonding, and with the bonding we can monitor the particular locality. Youths are the main mobilizing, factor in our society. So with that view, we started working on the particular villages. Then even we have done lots of plantation program in Assam with the support of, Environment and Forest Department. We have done several districts plantation and all. You can see the Forest Department. We have done. See Twitter, MyGov Assam also tweeted with the, initiative, and we have distributed saplings, then awareness and interactive session with, dignitaries and experts, teachers with the school students, how we can work for the community for the conservation of environment. So then we are also working for that. I told, before earlier, like the Deeporville, which is a Ramsar site. So for that site also we have started working. And recently, like this year only, we have celebrated World Wetland Day. So you can see these photographs. So by doing so, we can see, I mean, people are, joining the movement and joining the cause, and they're coming, and they are also eager to know more about the environment education, what is the importance of environment, and even they are even trying to, involve with the cause and initiative, and they also like to contribute. So we need to reach to people. We need to reach more people. If you can reach with the lots of interesting activities, then only people will, join with this kind of activities. Otherwise, if we go for, any kind of rules and regulation, this is okay. Rules and regulation, there are lots of rules and regulations, and aspects are there, but we make to create something interesting. And when they are, participating this sort of, programs, they are feeling, so much interesting. Next, you see, even young kids, they are taking, these brochures and all regarding this. See, wetland biodiversity observed before we. This is UE initiative covered by one English daily. Next, we have also started our newsletter series that I earlier discussed. So we have already five issues so far, and one more issue is going to release by this June on the occasion of World Environment Day, and this year theme is biodiversity. So we have different themes in every issues you can see, and we are getting I mean many contributor, research scholars, even like faculty member, even industrial experts and all. They are sending us various kind of articles and all. Then like we also working for some sort of not some sort, we are also working with the research and collaboration kind of works. And recently one of our paper is published in a very renowned and reputed international journal, which is having impact factor near about 7. And US Journal and even Times of India also covered that is for the landfills, especially with the Barmi technology. We can say more about the recycling process. So there is some new, I mean, techniques and species of the earthworm. With the bacterial thing, we have found like how this can help to reduce our landfill waste, especially in the municipal landfill waste. If we can segregate this biodegradable and non-biodegradable, and if we use this technology with the biodegradable waste, then we can get a very good result. So even like after publishing this paper, the team is directly team is directly contact with many, I mean government officials, and we have written letter to the government also for the projects and all, how we can use this technology to the grassroots level. We can train our youths to go for this kind of practices, and by doing so we can generate job creation. We can do, I mean, livelihood generation. So this is a very good aspect. So we are trying for this, so that like more number of our, I mean, youths can involve in this process and they can earn money. And we can also go for organic farming and all, because the manure whatever it will produce, this is totally, I mean, organic. So we can practice organic farming also. And now we need food security as the situation is going on. So food security is very important. So if everybody of us try to do the food security aspect and plant something in our home, and we do composting at home only, simple composting at our home, not like this much of technical part, I mean complex thing, simple composting, and you do something, I mean in your, I mean home, in our own land or whatever possible, you do something, you plant something whatever possible. This will give us a food security. And now this situation, the country is going something economic crisis, so we can save our future very nicely. We can protect the environment, as well as we can help our economy. Next, this slide, it was about Shramdan conclave at Raipur city, Chhattisgarh, where the team UE invited for I mean participation, and this is the wall painting going on the Raipur city. So see, you can see voice of environment, it's written there. This is Chhattisgarh, Raipur. So this is my experience towards environment education. Moreover, for environment education, we have worked with several universities to united the environmental degree holder, so that this degree holder can get the recognition. Even in the year 2016, 17, 18, spontaneously we are trying to reach to the system, so that this environment education and its importance should recognize by the system, by our government, so that these degree holders can contribute something for the society and environment. And yes, together we can make the difference. We have to come forward, we have to start, we have to show our potential, and if environment can sustain, then we will sustain. If environment is not well, then we cannot remain well. So this is a very practical subject. We have to be practical on the ground. We have to work together. We have to work in laboratory. We have to work in class. We have to work in outdoor. We have to work in our home also. We have to start practice in our home also. This is my point of view, and hope I tried my best, whatever my experiences so far with this practical thing. Thank you.